Hey guys, it is Kristine back for workout number 2. So phase 1, workout 2, we are doing legs and core today. So we're gonna get started and get right into it. We have a number of exercises. Once again, we're going through them 2 sets each. If you want a longer workout, meaning if you want your workout to be approximately 40 minutes in length, including your warm up and cool down, I want you to go through these exercises 3 times each. And if you're like me and you tend to love to work out a little bit longer, 50 to 60 minute time frame, go through these exercises 4 times a piece. Now, just as we shared on Monday, exercise can pose a risk to our body. And so if you're someone who is right now battling an illness, if you have any type of disease, if you have a past injury or a current injury, you might need approval from your doctor. I don't know. But you are better off to get the okay from a doctor, a physiotherapist, or a chiropractor before engaging in exercise just to be safe. So we're gonna get warmed up to get started. We're gonna do some warm up while standing, and I'm gonna bring us down into our mat so we can do a lay down warm up as well. So first things first, I just love to get my legs moving. We'll be coming into some squats as well as some lunges, but let's play it safe by starting out just by doing some very shallow movements to begin. So we're gonna do some step out lunges, but literally we're going down about 1/3 of the depth. So let's start by coming out and just stepping in front. So if you've never done lunges before, it's just a step with a slight drop of the knee. I'm just coming to the side so you can see a little bit more clearly here. Front and front. And again, please, we're just doing very light movement here. We're not dropping it all the way down. So just nice and light in order to get warmed up. We're gonna be doing a good 20-ish in front, then we're gonna come to our side, and then we're even gonna come behind a little bit as well. So let's come in for another 6 and 5. Here's 4 and 3. Here's 2 and 1. Actually, I'm gonna get you started and then I'm gonna join in very soon just because I wanna get some music turned up for us a bit. So coming to the side, you're stepping to the side and then dropping your hips. To the side and drop your hips. Again, for depth, we're literally going about part way, maybe 1/3 of the way, not very deep at all. So you keep going side to side. I'm gonna turn our music up for us here. Okay, awesome. Let's keep going side and to side. So this is a great exercise to help warm up our abductors, meaning like our side bum. This is a great supporting muscle to any squats or lunges that we do. So we just want to wake these little guys up. So coming in for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's start to take it back. So take half a step forward and step it back for 1 and 2. Here's 3 and 4. Now you might find that your balance is coming off just a little bit, meaning you're teetering a bit as you do this. So just to help with balance, tuck your belly button in nice and tight. So engage the core, and if you need to, focus on a steady spot on the wall. So if you look at the same spot again and again, it just helps to keep you grounded and centered. We're doing great here. Let's bring it for another 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're gonna start to warm up with some squats. Now, some of you, this is gonna be easy peasy. You've done this many times before. For others, squats are new. And so if it's new to you, I would love for you to have a chair close by because a chair becomes an incredible guide, and I'm just gonna show you how. I'm gonna grab my chair here. And with the chair, I just wanna show you from a side angle. It just helps to become a guide for where my bum is dropping down to. So it's down and up for 3 and 4 and 5. If you're brand new at this and you even wanna have a little sit and come on up, you could do that too and it would be incredibly effective. So keeping it going as you're warming up, just wanna give a gentle reminder. Every time we come into a workout, we always wanna focus on stacking our joints. So if I come to the side, you can see when I squat that my knees are stacked over top of my ankles. So it's down and up right here. That is your focus too. We don't want to put our knees in an unsafe position by not having them stacked over our ankles. So let's bring it in for another 8 and 7. Really focus on squeezing your bum at the top for 6 and 5. Here's 4 and 3. Here's 2 and 1. All right, I'm getting warm, but there's one exercise that is so important to do during warm-up when working with the legs. A lot of times we see injuries stem from the knees, and often knee injury is a result of tightness through the IT, often as a result of our abductors not being quite strong enough. So you know the exercise that probably your moms did when you were little called clamshells, where you lay on your mat and with your hips stacked, we're gonna come on down and we're literally just gonna open and squeeze right here. So let's bring it in for about 12 to 15 per side. So up for 4, 5, 6, keep squeezing through, and 7, here's 8, and 9, here's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Oh, I can feel that right through my bum. It feels so good. All right, let's come in. Other side, same thing. 15 clamshells on this side. Keeping your hip bones facing forward. We don't want them opened up to the ceiling. Rather closing them out just so it works our abductors some more. So up for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and one more, here's 15. Awesome. I'm feeling good and warm. I hope you are too. So, workout today, we are working primarily in tri-sets, which means we have 3 exercises. 2 of them will be leg exercise. 1 of them will be a core exercise. We're gonna go through a repeat, but if you want a longer workout, you're doing additional sets. So our first set is gonna come into a squat, followed up with a step back lunge and a plank hold. So what you want close by are a couple of items. First thing is we will be using a chair at some point today, so please have a chair close by. If you need your chair with your squats, grab a hold of that right away. And you will also need your 2 sets of dumbbells, 1 heavy and 1 light set. Let's get to it. I'm gonna grab my heavy dumbbells here now. Whoopsie daisy. All right, so with our heavy set of dumbbells, bring those dumbbells up so they're sitting on your shoulders, or you can keep them down at the side, but I really like them up because it helps to keep my shoulders just rolled back. We're gonna come in for our set of squats for 1 and 2, here's 3, and 4, here's 5, and 6. Make sure you bring your hips forward and squeeze your bum at the top every time. For 7 and 8, here's 9 and 10. Do you have 5 more in you? Let's do it for 5 and 4. Here's 3 and 2 and 1 more. You did it, you got there. First exercise, set 1 is done. We're off to a great start. I gotta get this out of the way because we're doing some step back lunges. I want this music turned up a little louder because I think music is awesome. Any of you country lovers, yay. If you don't like country, I'm sorry. Country meat maxes, it's where it's at. It's just awesome. Okay, here we go. Step back lunges. We're doing all 1 leg to start. So bring it back and up, back and up. I'm just gonna turn to the side on purpose because I just want you to see how my knee is stacked over my heel. And again, back and up. If you're a beginner, don't worry so much much about how deep you can go. It's important that you're just here and moving your body. If you can go a little bit deeper, then really try to send that knee all the way down to the floor. I have no idea where our count is at. Let's guess. We're at 9 and 10. You should be able to feel this really good through your glutes for 11. Here's 12 and 13. Here's 14 and 15. Right in. Other side. Let's go for 1 and 2. Here's 3 and 4. Here's 5 and 6. For 7 and 8. You are over halfway. Keep it going. Give me another 7 and 6. Here's 5 and 4. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Let's drop those dumbbells. We're coming into a plank hold as our first core exercise. If you need your mat, pull it on out. I'm gonna leave my side because I got some nice comfy carpet here. Here we go. Plank hold. Drop it down. We're holding here for about 30 seconds. Make sure you remember to breathe through. Keep holding. I just want to give an alternate for some of you who may need one. If coming down into a plank is too much, you could drop your knees or even drop a single knee if needed. So adjust according to your level of fitness, wherever you're at. Keep holding, keep breathing. Pull your belly button into spine. I'm starting to shake. I don't know about you. Let's give it another 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You can drop that down. All right. I need some water. I can only imagine you do too. Grab a drink of water. While you're grabbing water, I just want to share with you, if you are at the beginner level, if you're like, Chris, heavy dumbbells, that was stupid. It could be stupid for some of you. If it is too much, ladies, just moving your body, even body weight exercises, is an incredible workout. So feel free to come into body weight or lightweight. If your heavy dumbbells is too much, we just want to keep you in the game. Keep moving. The weight you use, it really doesn't matter that much. You're here. That's what matters most. Grab a drink, and we're in for set number 2. Okay, I am very warm now. Set number 2. Grabbing your dumbbells if you're using dumbbells. 15 squats, 15 step back lunges. We are powering through these glutes, building a nice strong bum. Let's go. Your dumbbells are up. Your squats, we're coming down. 1. Here's 2 and 3. Here's 4 and 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You need 5 more. Go for 5 and 4. Keep your core nice and tight all the way through. For 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Step back lunges. Here we go. Bring it in for 1 and 2. I'm gonna take half a step back so I can see a little better. Here's 3 and 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8. Ladies, you're doing great. Here's 10, 11, and 12. Your bum should be on fire at this point. Here's 14, 15, other leg. Let's go for 1 and 2, 3, 4, and 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We've got 3. I love countdowns. 2 and 1. Good go. Dumbbells are down. You were in plank hold. Let's come on down. Back remains nice and flat. Tuck your belly button into spine. If you need to drop a knee, girls, drop a knee or two. Here we go, 30 seconds. You're halfway. Breathe, ladies, breathe. And 4, 3, 2, 1. You made her. First set is done for those of you in for your 30 minutes. If you need to pause the video to do more sets, you do that. Second set, I believe we have step-ups. Oh, do we ever. We have step-ups, calf raises. We are coming into some plank twists that we're working our obliques. All right. So ladies, step-ups. If you're like me on a chair or over top of carpet, it may or may not be a bit unstable. If you have hardwood, laminate, vinyl floors instead, way better of a choice. I'm gonna risk it. I'm not saying you should. I'm just saying I will. If by chance it's much too much being up on a chair, feel free to grab something that might be a little bit more sturdy. Not saying that it is, but if you have a bench of some sort that's a little bit bigger, it probably is gonna be a better option. So, step ups, calf raises, plank twists, we're coming in. Here we go. Grabbing the trusty old chair or bench if you have it. Grabbing my heavy dumbbells. We are working quads. We are working glutes. All one leg. Let's bring it up for 1. Ooh, I'm gonna get my head cut off here. Let me back this up a little so I can see you. All right, let's bring it in. 2 and 3. I'm still getting cut off. No big deal. You get the point, ladies. Here's 5 and 6. Squeeze those glutes to the top every time for 7 and 8. Here's 9 and 10. Here's 11 and 12. Keeping in mind, girls, if you need body weight or light dumbbells, that is perfectly a-okay. 2 more we need. Let's go for 2 and 1 more. 1. We're in second leg. Here we go. Coming on up for 1 and 2. Stand it up nice and tall at the top. Here's 3. Just doing quick shoulder check. Make sure the shoulders roll back for 4 and 5. Here's 6 and 7. Breathe with every push. 8, 9. Here's 10. Keep it up. 5 more. And 4, 3. Here's 2. Girls, 1 more. 1. Awesome. We are in. We've got some calf raises coming up. All right. If you're so fortunate to have a short bench and you want to do your calf raises at the top while leaning in with the wall, you're so welcome to. Because I want to work with what most of you have for equipment, I am going to work from the floor. So here we go. With our core nice and tight, we're going to pick up those heavy dumbbells, roll our shoulders back, keep your core engaged, bring it up for 1 and 2. Here's 3. For some of you, if you're more advanced, this might feel a little easy, and you may choose to pulse at the top, as I'm demonstrating right now, just to get a bit more out of it. If that's you, you go for it. I'm assuming we're about 9 and 10. 11. Here's 12 and 13 for 14 and 15. All right, ladies, plank twist time. This is a fairly advanced exercise. I'm gonna demonstrate 30 seconds. I'm also gonna give an alternative. If you don't need the alternative, you just keep rolling with it. So plank twist, we're down, but we're twisting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ladies, if you need an alternative, keep your tummy tucked in tight, doing it from the knees, or even just one knee down, one knee up. If you can do both, do both. Let's twist it out. 20 seconds we got here, girls. And we got a great beat to bounce it out to. Belly tight. Breathe through. Core check, make sure it's nice and tight to help protect the low back. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, girls. Moving our body just feels so amazing. If it doesn't feel that way for you yet, just trust me. It gets there as you keep it up. I am sweating machine right now. Here we go. Set number 2, starting off with step ups. We are in after we have a quick drink of water because water is so good for the body and for the soul. I love this song, by the way. It is just so good. Whenever I hear it, it makes me think I'm like 16 again, which I'm not, but I can feel that way for a moment. Here we go. Up for 2 and for 3. Here's 4 and 5. Ladies, give me 6 and 7. Here's 8 and 9. Once again, we got 10 and 11. Here's 12 and 13, 14, and one more on this side. You did it, girls. Let's switch. Other leg. Make sure you're nice and stable. Bring it up for 1 and 2. Here's 3 and 4. Give me 5 and 6. Awesome. 7 it is. And 8. 9. And 10. 5 more. And 4. Here's 3. 2. And 1 more. Breathe it to the top. 1. All right, girls. Calf raises it is. Let's get that chair out of the way. Dumbbells come up. As they come up, we always roll the shoulders back. We always do a core check and we're up for 1. Here's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. If you need to pulse it out for 13 and 14, 15. Girls, plank twist. Right into it. Come on down. And twisting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ladies, we got less than 10 seconds. Keep to the beat. And 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah. Second set of exercises is complete. Pause the video if you need to. Do another set or 2. We've got 1 more set of exercises and we're down to the floor. Girls, I'm coming in just to look at our time. I see we're about 25 minutes. Ladies, we have about 5-6 minutes of our third set of exercises. and then we're gonna stretch it out. So really, today's workout is more so gonna be about the 35 to 37 mark. If you have that time, it's perfect. If there's any chance you do not have that time, I would rather you come into a cool down, meaning stretching out your lower body now so you don't tighten up too much and seize up. So do what you can. If you can stick around to 37 minutes, that's where we're going. If you need to stretch, please stretch. I want you to stretch versus finishing the workout and saving no time to stretch it out. Cool? Okay. All right, bring your mat out. We are on the floor. So first things first, we are gonna target our hamstrings. Then we're coming into our abductors. We've guarded our bum already as well as our quads. We're gonna balance it out here and here. Let's do this. We've got a set of hip dips. What it looks like is this. Grab one dumbbell, preferably your heavy dumbbell if possible. Put it up on your hips. We're gonna drive our heels into the ground. We're gonna raise our hips up and down. This is an exercise you don't wanna be doing in front of the stranger, nor in front of your husband. He might think you're doing something that you're not. Ladies, tell him just to back away. Here we go, hip dips it is. Let's bring it up. Driving those heels into the floor is what really helps to target the hamstring area. 4, 5, 6, 7. You are also gonna feel this through your glutes for 8, 9. Push those heels down, down, down for 10. 11. Toes are pointed up to the ceiling. 12. 13. 14. 15. Awesome, girls. Okay. Clamshells. This is where you want your light dumbbell. Your light dumbbell is going to come right here. Now, ladies, if you're really strong in the quads, which for those of you who have like nice, dense legs, you might be more quad dominant than you are with your abductors being developed. If that's the case, you might tighten up here. If you tighten up here, that's not our objective. I want you to drop your weight so that you can really focus in here because this is a supporting muscle to prevent injury throughout this entire region. So here we go. If you can use your dumbbell and still focus here, that's your goal. So we're coming up for 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So even for myself, I'm more dominant here. I can feel my hip flexors taking over. So I'm gonna drop my dumbbell so I can really focus in on this region right here. Here's 13, 14, 15 for fun. Let's pause for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good job, ladies. Other side. So even though I dropped, this side might be able to handle my dumbbell all the way through, so I'm gonna test it out. Here we go. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep that core engaged. It'll help to cut off the pressure in your hip flexor. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I might have just for fun brought you in for a hold and then a pulse. I don't even remember. Either way, we held it for a little longer. We're coming in basic crunches. Is that true? It is basic crunches today. Let's go, ladies. You're on your back. Creating nice flat space between your back and your mat. We're gonna bring it up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I love to put my fingers on my tummy because it just helps to remind me to keep my belly button tucked tight into my spine. Maybe this is 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 10 more. And 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, hamstrings. So remember, we had our heavy weight on our hips. If that was sufficient weight, that's awesome. If you want to add another one, you're welcome to. We're gonna get rolling. 15 hip dips. We've got heels dug into the floor, toes pointed up to the top. Let's bring it on up for 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I love how this feels in my hamstrings. It's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Fantastic. Let's bring it in for a set of clamshells. Using your dumbbell if you can. Ladies, I want you to remember the water hose analogy. The more I squeeze my core, the more I cut off from my hip flexors tightening. If you tend to be tight in this region like I am, squeeze that core even tighter. Here we go. 15 it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Keep squeezing your side bum. For 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Pulse to the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Because you are awesome like that. Okay, other side we've got. Let's go. This is your second last exercise, girls. Isn't this awesome? Here we go. You're almost there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Pulse it. We got a 15 count pulse. You got it, girls. Keep the core nice and tight. Up. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's 15. 40 crunches, and then we get to stretch it on out. Here we go. Belly button's tucked in. 1 or 2 hands behind your head. If you prefer one in front to keep your core nice and engaged, please do so. Ladies, so often people forget to breathe. Every time you crunch up, breathe out. Girls, we got 10. Here's 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, girls, you did so good. Way to go. How's our clock? I am so curious. Oh, 33 minutes, close to 34, not bad. I'm gonna turn our music down quite a bit here as we start to cool down. If you need a drink, grab a drink. If you wanna stay laying on your back just to start to relax, you are most welcome to. Keeping on your back, what I want you to do to begin is just really stretch with your arms up and overhead, just like this to stretch out your core. You might even be able to walk your heels down a little further or scoot your arms up a little higher. And if so, that's fantastic. Take a few deep breaths here. And let's start to bring our knees in towards our chest. So we just had a nice exercise that also helped to engage our hip flexors. They were working through our step-ups and through our squats. So let's just bring our knees all the way to our chest. It's like a mini back massage when you just rock back and forth or side to side. It feels so lovely. Awesome. Let's come in for a hamstring stretch. So 1 foot planted, is a more beginner level. If you want it more advanced, bring your leg all the way down. So we're gonna stretch our hamstring. If you can get your leg up to 90 degrees, that's awesome. If that's not possible, don't push it. So you might only get here. If you need to, you can release your shoelace and just use this as a helpful guide. So whatever works for you. If you need it here, if you're like, here, Chris, this is the best I got. Whatever promotes just a nice deep stretch for you. And again, just extending that leg all the way out. It's just a beautiful way to lengthen that stretch as well. As you're stretching, just really focus on breathing into the area that we're stretching. So right here, we're targeting the back of our leg. Just breathe fresh oxygen into that space. And we'll switch legs. Awesome, ladies. You can start to roll on up just a little bit. We're going to stretch in through our glutes. So one beautiful way of doing that is bringing your leg across your knee, bringing one ankle across your opposite knee, and just bring your leg up. Again, the more your leg is up, the more the stretch is. So just allow your body to stretch wherever its level is. And then what I want you to do is I want you to push up through your hands and just push your chest towards your shin. Again, breathing into that space. And we'll switch right into the other side. Ladies, let's flip it on over. We're going to stretch our calves. So this is almost like a down dog. If any of you do yoga, you come into this type of position. So we're doing the same. We're just going to walk it out here. And if you're a yoga enthusiast, you know the more you drive your hips up, the deeper the stretch. So feel free just to come into a nice drive on up. Push your heels all the way towards the floor. And we're going to finish off just with what would be a quad and into our hip flexor stretch here. Two options, you can keep your knee down. It does come a little bit deeper if you put your knee up, right like this. So again, whatever you prefer. I love to rock back and forth because it just helps to target a little bit more into my adductors, meaning my inner thighs. It also helps me to find where the tighter spots are. And then I just allow myself to hold a little bit deeper into that region. All right, let's switch sides. If you want to go a little bit deeper, feel free to raise that knee up off the ground. If you enjoy the rocking, like I do, feel free to rock it out just a bit. Awesome. All right, ladies. You are good and done. Workout number 2, phase 1 is complete. You did an amazing job. We are close to 40 minutes. If you need this workout to stay to a 30-minute workout in future weeks, my apologies. What I would recommend is drop each set down to 12 repetitions versus 15. Doing so, you will shave off a good 4 or 5 minutes just like that. Proud of you, bring it to completion. Way to go. Can't wait to see you at our next workout. We'll be focusing on shoulders, biceps, and triceps. Actually, one of my favorite sets of muscle groups to train. So we will absolutely see you then. Have an amazing day. Bless ya. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.